Right now, the city of Fitchburg is looking for funding after the community voted down a recent referendum, what city officials say to keep an eye out for. Plus, the manhunt is on for the gunman who assassinated the CEO of United Healthcare, what police say they found at the murder scene. This is News 3 Now at noon. Well, good afternoon. I'm Arman Rahman. Josh has the week off. We begin with a follow-up to the Fitchburg referendum that did not pass in the November election. The city of Fitchburg asked voters to approve a referendum that would cost the average homeowner roughly $300 more a year. This to cover services like police, fire, and recycling as the city continues to grow. Opposed voters say they're asking for too much. Alderwoman Nicole Vafadari says the city heard the people through their vote and will look for another source of funding.
We know that inflation is high. We didn't take this lightly. And so some people, that is quite a financial burden. But I think other people thought that the city didn't need this additional funding. Some people were worried that we were kind of using referendum as a source to continue to raise our budgets. The referendum didn't pass and the voters kind of spoke. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take this back, look at our budget, see where we can get creative, see where we can consider alternative or outside funding sources. But at the end of the day, some of these things might have to change.
The next steps include meetings and community input. Vafadari says to keep an eye out on existing communication channels for Q&A or listening sessions.
Like the conversations there, even with people who were very against the referendum, were so fruitful, and it felt like a really strong community conversation. So continued engagement in that way is something we love to see.
And if you are interested in staying up to date on services you rely on, the city offers Alert Me notifications so you can track the different committees that meet and affect budget areas. A 16-year-old student is in custody after allegedly bringing a gun to a high school in Kenosha. This happened at Indian Trail High School and Academy. The resource officer learned a photo of the student with a gun appeared on social media. They arrested the student after locating them. Investigators found the student hid the gun in a, quote, sensitive area. This is the second time in just under a month a student brought a gun to Kenosha School. On November 7th, police arrested a 13-year-old student for a similar incident at an elementary school. And meanwhile, in California, 2 children are in the hospital today with severe gunshot wounds after a man opened fire inside an elementary school near Sacramento. Sheriff's officials say the suspected gunman had a cordial meeting with a school administrator to enroll a prospective student. Investigators have not verified if that was the meeting's legitimate purpose or a ruse. Shortly after the meeting, the principal heard gunshots. Jocelyn Orlando is just one of the children who witnessed the shooting.
I saw like a figure of like a gun or something, so I told everyone to run faster. All of them were crying and screaming. I told the little graders to close their eyes and cover their ears.
Officers rushed onto the campus to find an adult male on the ground with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The sheriff says the suspect arrived at the school using an Uber driver and has no prior connection to the small religious K-8 school. To New York, where police are searching for the man who shot and killed United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Found at the scene, words written on the shell casings: deny, defend, and depose, similar to the 3 Ds of insurance, a phrase used by opponents of the industry. Prior to the shooting, cameras at a Starbucks captured enough of the suspect to run facial recognition. CBS News law enforcement contributor Rodney Harrison says that the suspect is experienced with a gun.
Just take a look at his stance and how he had the gun pointed out. He knew what he was doing. The gun jams. He's able to deal with the malfunction. So it looks like he's very proficient with how to use a firearm.
Police say the gunman took off on foot down an alleyway, then fled on an electric bike. Last night, police searched a building where the suspect was seen early Wednesday morning. Well, you'll definitely want to bundle up here for the next 2 days. First Warn meteorologist Kelly Slifka is out there in the chilly weather for a certified most accurate forecast. Kelly?
Yeah, but I got to tell you what, the sun actually feels pretty nice out here. The winds have come down. At least if you're out of the wind, it doesn't feel too bad with the sun coming down. And yeah, it's still pretty chilly, but we're going to see a pretty nice warm up. going into the upcoming weekend. So have a bit of a northwest wind that is putting our wind chill values in the lower teens, and they will remain in the teens throughout the day, even as temperatures do continue to climb. We're talking about mid-20s this afternoon. We should typically be in the mid-30s, so we're running about 10 degrees below average. But finally getting into some sunshine today. It looks like that'll continue for a couple of days, and we'll see that warm up continue. Kind of the transition tomorrow, but this weekend we're talking about 40s and could be well into the 40s by Sunday. Right now we're at 25 in Madison, 26 in Middleton, so maybe another degree or so on the temperature scale this afternoon. So all in all, should be a sunny afternoon, but that northwest wind still at 15, putting that wind chill value in the teens. We will talk about some warmer weather headed our way already tomorrow after a cold start and that nice warm up into the weekend. We'll take a look at that coming up in 15 minutes.
All right, Kelly. Yeah, I was out there already today, and it feels like we just jumped headfirst into winter.
Yeah, I mean, it's cold, but, you know, the sun actually feels pretty good.
There we go. All right, thank you so much. We'll see you in a bit. Well, the Wisconsin State Capitol's tree will be lit today. You're taking a live look inside the rotunda. This year's theme, 125 years of Wisconsin state parks. The tree is decorated with handmade ornaments from kids, students, and families from Wisconsin. Visitors can view the tree at the Capitol holiday tree lighting ceremony and throughout the holiday season during visitor hours. The Capitol will open to the public from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. The tree will be on display through the end of the year. Well, coming up on News 3 Now at noon, Amazon is accused of excluding black zip codes from its fastest delivery service. Plus, Bitcoin is booming. How much the cryptocurrency has gone up by since the November election.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
Welcome to Dwellings, Madison's best kept secret
for beautiful furniture,
sofas, chairs, and recliners, sectionals, and fun accessories. Shop our Fitchburg showroom today.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
I was an occupational therapist and I had lost my position. I was able to just go the next day, oh well, I can dash. I love it for the freedom. I can schedule myself. Also, dashing just gives you a sense of purpose. Having portable benefits would be really awesome for me because I could use them to help cover my vision, copays, and adding to my 401k. And I could continue to build that till I retire.
Can your roof survive another winter? Winter winds can loosen and blow off shingles. Freezing rain can cause shingles to crack and leak. Protect your roof now with RoofMax. Because nobody wants to replace their roof, especially in the middle of winter. RoofMax can extend the life of your roof by 5 to 15 years, guaranteed, at a fraction of the cost of a new one. Call now and we'll give you a free evaluation of your roof.
Winning at Ho-Chunk Gaming just got bigger, like mega bigger. When you win a hand-paid jackpot at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, you're automatically entered into our Mega Jackpot Winners quarterly drawings with a grand prize drawing on January 18th to win a new Jeep Wagoneer car buy and a chance for $100,000 in cash. Jackpot weekly drawings are going on now. Mondays, 10 winners, $500 in rewards play. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells. Your odds are better here.
Discover more ways to save on appliances at our Brothers Main Bargain Rooms. Get discounts on top brand closeouts, returns, and scratch and dents. Minor dings, major savings. Plus, you can take your purchase home today. Feel like family. Brothers Main.
From our Dwellings family to yours, happy holidays.
Flags flew at half-staff outside United Healthcare's headquarters in Minnetonka, Minnesota Wednesday. The company issued a statement expressing shock and sadness after its CEO, Brian Thompson, was fatally shot by a masked gunman outside a New York hotel. He was in the city for the company's annual investor conference. The 50-year-old executive previously served as head of the health insurer's government programs. Thompson lived in Minnesota with his wife and 2 sons. Bitcoin has topped $100,000 for the first time ever. The digital currency has more than doubled in value this year and is up about 45% in the 4 weeks since Election Day. Its recent meteoric rise follows President-elect Donald Trump's election victory. And the District of Columbia's Attorney General alleges that Amazon secretly excluded 2 predominantly black zip codes from its fastest delivery service while charging nearly 50,000 Prime members in those areas the full Prime subscription price. The suit filed in D.C. Superior Court accuses Amazon of breaking consumer protection laws. Amazon dismissed claims that its business practices are discriminatory or deceptive as categorically false. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
And here's a look at your stock numbers at the noon hour. The Dow Jones down 109.7 points, but the NASDAQ and S&P both up. The NASDAQ up 38 and the S&P 500 up 6. Pam is watching today's ag prices straight ahead, and we're tracking the first one forecast. And then later on live at 4, we head back to the Capitol for a more in-depth look and how the governor is honoring 125 years of state parks.
Ashley's biggest Black Friday savings extended for one final week. Don't miss your last chance for savings on everything store-wide. Get up to 60% off on doorbusters while supplies last. Plus 60-month special financing with low monthly payments. Only at Ashley.
Get great gifts this holiday season at Menards. Metabo has the power tools to take your project to the next level. Get any of these high-performance Metabo power tools today for just $99 each. Store your tools and organize your garage with our wide selection of Masterforce storage products. They're spacious, durable, and designed to last a lifetime. Get this Masterforce rolling tool chest for $699.98 now at Menards.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
When I think of Madison No Fear Dentistry and what that means to me, it really is about it not being scared, not being judged. I feel that they've got my best interests at heart. I think that coming to Madison No Fear Dentistry is more than just coming to a dental office. It's meeting really great people that care about you. Madison No Fear Dentistry has helped change my life, and I believe it can help change other people's lives as well.
Stanton Optical believes eye care should be affordable. Right now, for only $135, you get 2 pairs of progressives, plus all this. All that costs over $200 everywhere else. Book your eye exam today. Stanton Optical, easy's our thing. Welcome to Too Good to Guess. Can you guess how much 2 pairs of progressives, a free eye exam, and anti-glare lens upgrade will cost at Stanton Optical? Only $135? Wow, a deal so good, every customer wins. Book your eye exam at Stanton Optical today.
Ashley's Black Friday Mattress Marathon ends this Monday. Don't miss your last chance to get a Tempur-Pedic mattress for as little as $1 a day. Queen mattresses starting at just $167. Also save $350 instantly, plus 60-month special financing and free delivery. Only at Ashley.
A new era begins.
And I'm just getting started.
Bigger cases.
She was lured to your apartment.
Higher stakes. Never seen before in daytime.
In front of millions of people.
Judy Justice.
Weekdays at 3. Wake up every morning with Savannah Brito and her Plan Your Day forecast. Designed to help you plan your day before you walk out the door. Plan your day with Savannah. Weekday mornings starting at 4:30. Only on News 3 Now this morning. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Welcome back. Let's check in now with Pam Yonke from the Midwest Farm Report. Hey, Pam, how you doing?
Well, I'm just like everybody else in Wisconsin, seeking shelter. I appreciate that Kelly is optimistic about that sunshine. I agree. Looks nice. I don't know if it tides me over, though, compared to the winds, but still, looking forward to that forecast in just a little bit. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on today. Despite the weather, the Wisconsin Farmers Union inviting folks to come to Chippewa Falls. That's their headquarters for the organization, has been for 40 years. But about better than 2 years ago, they started to remodel a historic building in downtown Chippewa Falls that had been the Chippewa Valley Mercantile. What they decided to do is dedicate some of that space to their headquarters headquarters. The rest of the space is now being used for residential, as well as the brand new Market on the River. That's where they are inviting people to come in today and see that finished space. It's absolutely beautiful inside. It was all wide open, old wood, big oak spans, and now today they're finally letting the general public come in and see where they're going to be able to browse for not only menu items, food items, but also shop for locally sourced food. So kind of a nice way for that project to come full circle. Congratulations to the Wisconsin Farmers Union. By the way, next weekend they'll be back in Wisconsin Dells for their annual conference and business meeting, so we'll be catching up with them as well. Talked a little bit about what's coming up in the new calendar year. Want you to mark down January 21st. That's when the 2025 Ag Outlook Forum is going to be happening on campus. This is an annual event where we take a look at what agriculture, food processing, agribusiness can expect, and even rural communities, for that matter, can expect for the coming year. Dr. Paul Mitchell, who is in charge of the Rank Agribusiness Institute, pulled the program together for this year's event. And I got to tell you, it is looking juicy. We're talking Trump 2.0. What do we need to know or rethink when it comes to the Trump administration versus the first time around? He's got speakers that are coming in that have previously served on Trump's President's Council of Economics as advisors, and many other folks that are going to lean in, shall we say, to give us a little inside track by January 21st on what we can expect with the Trump 2.0 administration. January 21st, that conference. Barrel cheese down 2.5 today at 164 1/4. 40-pound block cheese down 3.5 at 166 1/2. Double A butter, that's standing still at $2.54 per pound. And that's what I got for you today, Armin. I don't want to take up too much time, though, because if Kelly's standing outside waiting for me to toss it back to you guys, he's probably ready for me to zip it. So there you go. Let's find out about that forecast.
I think he is frozen out there, Pam. Thank you so much.
Yep, you bet.
Well, let's not skip and beat. Let's go right out there. It's weekend looking much warmer. That's something to look forward to, right, Kelly?
Hey, I'm just working on my tan out here with all this sun. I'll take it. A bright, sunny sky. Yeah, it's a chilly day. I'm actually protected from the wind, so I'm not having to deal with the wind. But if you're out in the wind, you'll definitely need to bundle up. But we do have quite a bit of sunshine. This area of high pressure keeping us quiet. Came down from Canada, brought the cold air with it, but that sun is starting to warm us up. It's actually a little bit warmer than what we were thinking we would be at, but our wind chill's still a factor this afternoon. They'll be generally into the teens. And going into tonight, even though those winds will be fairly light, less than 5 miles per hour, doesn't take much wind to add to a chill when you have temperatures that'll be falling through the teens tonight. So mid-20s this afternoon, running about 10 degrees below our average, but at least we finally have some sunshine. And the good news is it looks like going into the weekend, we are expecting quite a bit of sunshine, and eventually we're going to warm up. Tomorrow's going to be that transition day, and then we're in the 40s starting Saturday. That'll continue into a Sunday. Our average high is 36. I want to show you that sunset at 4:22. That is actually our earliest sunset of the year. We'll be at about 4:22 for the next week, and then our sunsets will actually become a little bit later. We still won't lose it on the early morning side, but we actually start to gain light in the late afternoon and evening as we go over the next couple of weeks. Temperatures today in the mid-20s, so yeah, we're running a little bit below our average, but the sun is definitely making things feel a little bit brighter. It's going to be another cold night tonight as temperatures drop into the lower teens, but mid-20s today with a mostly sunny sky. All in all, a bright sunny sky. Need those sunglasses, even with a little bit of a coating of snow out here, makes it feel real bright. Temperatures this evening quickly falling through the teens, and by tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow morning, we'll start out in the lower teens, but then in the afternoon, winds will be out of the southwest, and that southwest wind is what's going to push our temperatures a little bit closer to freezing by tomorrow afternoon. Taking a look out ahead, we're going to be pretty close to average going into next week, but over the next 2 weeks, you see much of the country really expecting above average temperatures. So that'll take us in the middle part of December as far as precipitation. We might be a little bit wetter than normal, at least in Wisconsin, but some of that might be in the liquid form with above average temperatures. 24 right now in the Dells, Madison at 25, 25 in Janesville, and Watertown currently at 26. We're calling for 26 today with mostly sunny skies. We're up to 32 as we transition into some milder weather headed into the weekend. Mid-40s on Saturday, a lot of sunshine. We will start to see a little bit more cloud cover Sunday, and I wouldn't doubt folks that do see a little bit more sunshine on Sunday could be eclipsing 50 degrees. We won't have any snow on the ground, so that sun will be able to warm us up. Mid-40s on Monday. It looks like a storm system primarily staying to our east, but we might be close enough to it that we could see some rain showers, and then that tapers off. Then we cool it down a little bit Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday of next week. Then we're back in the mid to upper 30s Friday and the following Saturday.
Wow. Can't wait for those 40s, let me tell you.
It's going to feel a whole lot different, I can tell you that.
All right, Kelly, thanks so much. And coming up, Howard gets into the holiday spirit with an old-fashioned favorite in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
We're combining two of Mrs. Claus's holiday favorites, gingerbread and eggnog, into one incredible cookie cup. We start by preparing a package of gingerbread cookie and cake mix according to the package directions and rolling them into balls. Then we place each ball in a muffin cup and press them down gently before baking them. As soon as they come out of the oven, using a shot glass or the handle of a wooden spoon, we create a well in the center of each one before popping them back into the oven. After they finish baking, we press the center down again and let them cool while we whip up a fluffy eggnog cream to fill them with. Not only are these super tasty, they're also so much fun. As a matter of fact, rumor has it that Mrs. Claus makes these for Santa and all the elves right before they head out on Christmas Eve. To get the recipe for what we call Mrs. Claus's Holiday Cookie Cups, all you have to do is visit our website. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a ho-ho-ho kind of way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Very holly and jolly. Well, after the break, we'll introduce you to this week's pets from the Dane County Humane Society.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Hello, Wisconsin insurance brokers. Are you seeking outstanding dental coverage options? Momentum Insurance is your answer. A locally owned Madison company, we specialize in meeting Wisconsin residents' dental insurance needs. Our comprehensive coverages, competitive commissions, bonus programs, and online portals are what set us apart. Partner with us to elevate your group dental offerings. For details, visit our website at MomentumPlans.com. Momentum Insurance, your partner for outstanding dental coverage.
Are you struggling with back or neck pain due to herniated or bulging discs? Midwest Spine and Nerve Center may be able to help you get back to your active lifestyle with our non-invasive, drug-free treatment methods, including non-surgical spinal decompression, Class 4 laser, and more. Serving Madison for over 15 years, we've helped hundreds of patients alleviate their back or neck pain. If you're looking for an alternative back or neck pain relieving therapy, call us to schedule a complimentary, no-obligation consultation today to see if we can help you get out of pain.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
I just this morning made a new hole in my belt, so that was super exciting.
Why are women everywhere choosing Sonobello, the advanced solution for permanent fat removal?
I saw the results immediately. It's the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
My waist is tiny. I'm very, very happy.
I'm nearly 50, y'all, and my abs haven't been this flat since before I had kids.
For a limited time, take advantage of Sonobello's best offer of the year. Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
Check it out, Snatch Waist. Loving, loving, loving the results.
It will change your life. It did for me.
Call 1-888-510-6198 now or go to sonobello.com to claim special pricing.
Don't dance, but boogie into the new year at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells. On Friday, December 27th, we're giving away a Jeep Gladiator. Saturday, December 28th, a Chevy Colorado. Then on New Year's Eve, it's our Winter Boogie Bash, where you can have a chance to win your share of over $45,000 of rewards play. Plus, there will be free live entertainment by Coyote Wild and Snake Oil. It's time to boogie your way into the new year at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells.
Well, it is time for Potentially Yours. Lisa Bernard from the Dane County Humane Society is here. Now, Lisa, we ask you to bring pets. You brought us 2 snowballs. I'm sorry. I'll have to confiscate them from you.
They look like little polar bears, right? Like,
yeah.
They're so cute and fluffy and white, and they might blend into the snow if it's coming.
Hi.
So you have over by you Yeti, and this is Yukon by me.
Oh my goodness.
These are Great Pyrenees mixes that came up from Texas. They were a little too young when they first arrived, so we took care of them, had them in foster, and now they're ready to find homes. They were just made available earlier this week. They were a litter of 6, and now 3 are left.
3 are left, and they're each looking for their own individual homes?
Their own individual homes, and they're all males. So, and they're just so cute. They're so fun, snuggly, very sweet. They like to have fun with their toys, and of course, you know, they enjoy some treats here,
Definitely.
right, Yukon? Yeah. So, having some fun, and once the snow arrives, I'm sure they'll have a lot of fun in that too.
Exactly, yeah. December obviously is here, so, you know, it's time for really the Humane Society, these guys to get back out into the snow. And, yeah, how big are they going to get? They're really big already.
So, I know, right now they're a month and a half old, which, yeah, they're pretty big. But a male Great Pyrenees can get over 100 pounds. So, so maybe around 80 and up.
So some room would be nice for the home for these two.
Yeah, a little bit of room, and you know, a nice place to snuggle with you and hang out on the sofa and have some playtime and run around outside. And they still have a lot of learning to do. They're puppies, so you know, potty training, learning how to walk well on leash and all that.
Yeah, he was already going after the treats that you had in your pocket there, weren't you, buddy?
Oh, their noses work so good.
Yeah.
So they're very sweet. I know Yeti's being a little shy. He's pushing in behind me.
Oh.
So it's very cute. Yukon's a little more like, I'm going to explore the territory.
He is. What kind of family, I think, you know, you kind of said he's a little more shy. He's, you know, a little more exploratory. Oh, and he's chewing the mic. Can't have that.
Nope.
What kind of family would be best for these guys?
I think any type of family that wants to take on puppies. Just because there's a lot of training that goes with puppies. As you see, they're teething, so they're going to find all the inappropriate things that they should not be chewing on.
Exactly.
And teaching them what are appropriate things like toys, bones, rawhides, and such. So, and then making it a positive experience by giving a treat here and there and being like, good job. Having a key word that tells them that that's a good thing.
Okay.
So, but they're super cute. I mean, just snuggling with them. And even though they have all this fur, like you picked him up, he doesn't feel very heavy yet.
He's very light for a big boy, like a little polar bear like this, yeah.
Yeah, they're around 8 pounds each.
Wow.
So maybe a little bigger, but yeah.
Definitely.
So
Well, thank you
super
so
sweet.
much for bringing him by. And like I said earlier, December is here. That means it's time for Humane Holidays. At Mounds Pet Food Warehouse, now through December 24th, you can support Dane County Humane Society by purchasing items off their wish list at any Madison area Mounds location. At Mounds, making it easy, you can donate those items in store, and Mounds will deliver them to DCHS. To learn more, visit giveshelter.org. So thank you so much. Bella and Edward, the 2 kittens featured, they were adopted.
Yes, right
Awesome.
before the Thanksgiving holiday. So.
Right before the holiday. There we go. If you're interested in adopting Yeti and Yukon or checking out other animals at the Humane Society, go to giveshelter.org. Kelly, I'll just toss it over to you. I'll let these little snowballs here to comfort me.
Yeah, they are definitely cute, that is for sure, but of course they're going to be a handful for someone. We got some cold temperatures at the noon hour, but you know, it's not as cold as what we were thinking. Temperatures have been able to warm up with the sunshine, even this northwest wind, keeping that wind chill in the teens, so definitely bundle up, especially if you're out for any duration. We're sitting at 25 while we're in the lower 20s off to the west. Nice weekend. Look at Saturday, 45 with light winds out of the southwest. The wind will pick up a little bit Sunday, all the way up to 47. Can't rule out a late day shower then. But mild weather this weekend could lead to some rain early next week.
All right, thanks so much.